Hello friends, my name's the real Emile. Power to weight ratios are one of the most important figures to car enthusiasts. It's the reason why cars like the Ariel Atom and the Power T1 are so quick. So when Koenigsegg said that it had created a car with a power to weight ratio of just 1, naturally it was destined for the history books. The 1-1 is a reworked version of the Agera Hypercar, featuring a reworked construction to make the car lighter, and a upgraded version of the Agera's 5-litre V8 engine, upping the already insane power figure of 900 horsepower to a staggering 1,341 horsepower, while the weight is dropped to 1,341 kilograms, hence the 1-to-1 power to weight ratio. Surprisingly, however, this isn't a stripped out track racer. It's a road legal car, and even has goodies such as a radio, air conditioning, central locking, and electric windows. Yet despite this, this car is breaking records on a variety of tracks around the world, including Spa. Now, as you may know, I am a huge Koenigsegg fan, and the Agera is my favourite hypercar. However, I have to admit I was sceptical. I've driven the stock Koenigsegg's before, and they are certainly a handful. So how would a highly modified Agera handle? Well, I needn't have worried. You see, the 1-1 handles its power fantastically well. This is a great handling car, especially when compared to, say, the Bugatti Veyron and the Hennessy Venom. First thing you'll notice is the silly fast acceleration. They say this car can go from 0 to 250 miles an hour in just 20 seconds, and honestly, I believe them. This may be the fastest accelerating car in the game and will carry on to 265 miles an hour, which the car can reach with little effort. Onto cornering, and when you take a corner in a normal Koenigsegg, you'd have to be so careful on both the throttle and the steering. Even the lightest mistake could have catastrophic effects, but in the 1-1, well, it's surprisingly forgiving. On turning, you will notice that you'll encounter some understeer, which is easily countered and easy to work with. Midway through, you'll notice, unlike most Koenigseggs, you can apply power and get away with it. And that is the surprising thing with this car. It is very well tamed. Even if you're a bit of a moron on the throttle, the 1-1 is very forgiving, especially at higher speeds, as the 1-1 relies on downforce. Throughout my time driving the car, I have not once spun, even when I have pushed it to its absolute limits. Learning where the limit is in the 1-1 can be tricky, as the car is so good that you can constantly keep pushing, and for the most part, the limit is your own. You can go around a corner taking way too much speed, and the 1-1 for the most part can handle it. Even when it can't, the understeer will let you know when you are pushing it too much, and you can then use the magnificent brakes to your advantage. I cannot say enough good things about this car, but ultimately, how will the Koenigsegg cope with a lap of our track? Okay, we are on our track, and the Koenigsegg 1-1 is off the line. It is a bit tricky to get this car off the line. Of course, it is rear-wheel drive, as you'd expect from a Koenigsegg. The question is, how will it handle around this track? While yes, it has some major straight line speed, it may have issues sticking its power down and through that first corner. It's looking pretty good. Of course, another issue is the fact that this car relies on downforce. Can it get that downforce down around some of the slower speed corners? Well, coming out the second corner, it looks very good. Oh my god, look at the speed. This really was an incredibly fast car. It was hitting about 160 before there, and you could brake relatively late into the hammerhead as well. Are we going to have any issues around hammerhead? None whatsoever. Bit of a slide on there, but nothing major. Going through the follow-through, how much speed was it taking? It was taking around 120 miles an hour. Through the tyres, this thing was incredibly quick, 240 kilometers an hour. Going down to the second to last corner, it was hitting about 170 miles an hour. Very, very clean through there. How will it do around the last corner? No problems whatsoever. Now onto the times. The Koenigsegg 1-1 is the first P-Class car to go around. However, it still set an astonishing time. The Koenigsegg 1-1 goes into first place with a 107.268, beating the previous leader, the Zonda Cinque, by 4 seconds. That's incredible, as you'd expect. So anyways, what are my final thoughts on the Koenigsegg 1-1? Well, Koenigsegg themselves claim this is the world's first mega car, and I am inclined to agree with them. LaFerrari what? The Koenigsegg 1-1 is an absolutely superbulous car. Get out there, get on Forza 6, download this DLC, give this car a try for yourself and see if you fall in love with it as much as I have. It's a truly incredible car, this, and I'm very much looking forward to what Koenigsegg has to offer next. Anyways, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been The Real Emile. Until next time, farewell.